Stocks our strategists feel are poised to deliver positive returns are featured now in their top stock picks of the week.
A couple of more interesting stock picks to kick off this new month of July with our strategists Brian Boland and Dave Bartosiak. Brian, we're going to start with you. General Mills is the stock on your radar. That stock's had a pretty good run lately as far as the price of it is concerned.
Yeah, the stock has run about 15% in the last, about 3 or so weeks.
Right.
Big news there.
But a lot of people are saying, I'm understanding, that there's no fundamental reason for it. What do you say?
Well, there is a rumor out there, and the rumor has been that Berkshire Hathaway, along with 3G, which is a private equity concern, they are looking at possibly purchasing General Mills. And if you take a look at Warren Buffett's history, this sort of acquisition fits right in line with what he's looking for. He's looking for something stable, a conservative play, railroads, holding a large amount of Coke, Coca-Cola shares.
Why does he look at you when he says
Coca-Cola shares, Dave.
He knows I'm Miami Mafia.
I see.
Dave's got connections.
I see.
But it fits right in line with Warren Buffett's, tendencies. So that's been the idea. There's also been other stocks that are in the food industry that have been looking at potential M&A. Hershey's the other week was a potential target. They have rebuffed that offer. So that is still out there that we could have that sort of deal. There's also been some good movement here as we take a look at this, Zacks rank number 2 stock. It has a C growth score, a D value, so the value is walking away from it here a little bit here with a almost 24 times forward PE. If I take a look at the detailed estimates page, we can see there's been a lot of movement on the estimates in the current year and the next year. Because we've got some ones, some movements down over the last 7, 30, and 60 days. That's the reason why the stock isn't a Zacks rank number 1, but we do have 5 increases there. Finally, if I just want to take a look just at the price and consensus chart, while this isn't necessarily a thing of beauty, as we've seen estimates tail off every year for the last couple of years, right now we have seen them jump higher here. So this most recent push higher on estimates is driving that stock significantly higher. And that is also one of the reasons why I really like the stock. So we have the higher estimates coming in. We've got the potential for possible M&A here. So I like the stock to perform well over the next coming weeks. Plus an analyst day coming up July 13th. So that's an opportunity for them to raise guidance again.
And their wide moat is full of milk and Cheerios.
Well, Cheerios at least. I don't know about the milk. That's somebody else. That's Dean Foods or who knows.
Will you be in attendance on that analyst day?
I'll probably read some of the transcript. I don't think I'm going to be there for the event or stream it live.
Okay. Dave, you have a company called TopBuild, a building products company.
Yeah, we're really doing exciting stuff here today on the show. Real cutting edge. Now, TopBuild does installation, and distribution. Okay. So typically when you look at a stock like this, you're talking about, building permits and things like that. Like that should be a huge driver of this. But there's more to this story because there's been a lot of new regulations across the U.S. in terms of energy efficiency for buildings and commercial buildings. So there's been a huge jump in demand here for their products and services recently. So we think that's going to carry on through this year and then next year. So even throughout 2016, something like 7 states representing 25% of the U.S. population have instituted these stricter energy building codes. So that's great when you're an insulation company, right?
Sure.
So they, of course, are a Zacks rank number 1 strong buy. Estimates have been moving to the positive direction. But let's take a quick look at their I consensus chart and EPS surprise chart. I put this on too, just because I wanted to one up you. They're going to report earnings on the 9th of August, and you see here, they haven't been public for too long in this. But we've got a recent surprise in March and a much nicer surprise that just happened last quarter in May. So things are moving in a positive direction. Obviously, with the new stock, analysts aren't going to have it 100% right. But what we do like to see here is these estimates have started to creep up after that initial sort of drop that, along with the stock. So we got about a month here ahead of earnings, and it's got some real positive momentum here, and hopefully this can carry on through.
All right. Do either of you own either of these?
I do not.
I have it in Momentum Trader.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Thank you both. Don't forget, you can check out more stock information, stock picks, stock picking strategies, commentary, and more, all on our website, zax.com. So if you're not there already, get on over. You can link to it all off the homepage. With Brian and Dave, I'm Terry Ruffalo.